This is almost day 30 of the government shutdown, and the government is still shut down with no sign of it opening up anytime soon. But the good thing is, if you're a Navy Federal member, you're going to get paid. USA, I have no idea. I stopped talking about them a long time ago because they're out of control. But the good thing is, if you enrolled in Navy Federal's shutdown assistance, which means they pay you if the government fails to do so, you'll have to do it once. Which means if you enrolled like the first of the month, which most people did, you do not have to re-enroll each pay period like they previously said you would have to, which is great because if you forgot to do that and you didn't get paid, that would kind of suck. So now if you did it once, you're good. If you haven't already done it, do it now and you'll get paid throughout the entire duration of the shutdown, however long it may last, because we have no idea at this point. Now, the only downside to the shutdown, aside from potentially not getting paid, is not getting paid early, which most people do. So for instance, Navy Federal, instead of paying you on the 15th, they pay you 2 or 3 days sooner, which is nice. But now, because of the shutdown, they're going to pay you on the actual pay period, which for most people, it's not a big deal. But for some, it could impose a little bit of an inconvenience, but it's better than not getting paid at all. My 2 cents. Now, for November 1st, we're going to get paid in a couple days. That's a guarantee. The vice president's already talked about this, and other individuals high up, they've already mentioned that we will be paid. But for the November 15th pay period, if this shutdown lasts longer than that, we don't really know if we're going to get paid, and all these government shutdown assistances that these banks and institutions have imposed, then they would go into effect. So 35 days was the last longest government shutdown ever. We're approaching that relatively fast with no end in sight. So we might actually see or be part of the longest government shutdown in history, which is not something that we should be proud of. But the good thing is we're going to get paid. Hopefully we continue to get paid, and if we don't, at least our banks will pay us if the government does not. So I guess it's a win-win in some weird way, shape, or form.